is my first video, I would like to apologize in advance for my English, my editing, my rambling, and me constantly going off camera. Oh, and by the way, please give this video a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe. Welcome to my very first voiceover. To make my earrings, I have two different kinds of gold wire, one 26 gauge and one 18 gauge. And out of the 18 gauge, I made some safety pins that I'll be using as earring bases for the first pair. Other than that, I have an old pair of gold hoops that doesn't really look gold anymore, but they used to be, I promise. And then I have some gold elastic band, which I'll be pointing at very soon. I'm sure of it. Yeah, there we go. Some gold elastic band that I found secondhand, actually. And I have some gold jump rings, a pair of flat earring posts, and I also have 6 clear pearls with iridescent shifting to them. And then I have sequins. Yes, shocking, right? Sequins. I have a gold trim, gold sequin trim to be precise. I also have some new sequins, which are more of a pink shade. They were meant to be red, but either way, I really like them. And they also shift in a few different colors. I have already folded a few of the larger ones, and I'm going to show you how I did that. How I did that next. After folding my sequins, I am taking a gold jump ring and I'm attaching them, making sure that they all face opposite directions. Once I have added all the sequins to the jump ring, I'm going to close it with some pliers, and then I'm going to attach it to the safety pin. Okay, so moving on to the next pair. These are really hard to explain, so I think it's best if you just watch and sort of get an idea of how I'm doing it. But it's really basic. It's just laying them out the way you want them and cutting off the wire and just looping it through the holes of the sequins. It's pretty easy. It's a little frustrating getting them the way you want them, but you just have to have some patience with it. So I'm just adding to it, and I started off with 4 larger ones, and then I'm adding. I'm not sure how many I used out of the small ones, but there were quite a few. And then I just tried to remember it for the next pair, so they have the same amount. Yeah, so I'm just adding to it. I ended up folding the larger sequins at the bottom of the flower to give them some texture and some volume. And then when I was happy with the sequins, I took my pearls and I added them to the center. And once I was happy, I twisted the wire and I wrapped it around almost like a bird's nest, which was really pretty actually. finally, I'm gluing on my earring posts to the back of the flowers. Okay, so finally I am using my old hoop earrings, and I am just wrapping the gold elastic band around them. And I've already done the first one, as you can see, and I'm just gonna show you now how I did that, but it's pretty basic. After wrapping the gold elastic band, I am moving on to the sequin trim, and I am taking the end and I'm removing a few sequins so that I just have a few empty threads there. And I'm splitting them, and then I'll be tying them to the end of the hoop, or the top of the hoop. And I'm just making a double knot, and then I am gluing it in place. And then I can start to wrap it. Oh, and also while I'm wrapping, I am using some jewelry glue to make sure that it stays in place a bit better. So I'm just adding it as I go. Once I have wrapped all of the sequin trim, I do the same thing as I did at the beginning, and I just make a double knot. Then I add some glue and cut up the threads, and that was it. I really hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching.